rise and challenges of Germany's economy. Germany is well known for its incredible engineering, large beer mugs, sausages, and a complex history. Recently, Germany has become the third largest economy in the world, surpassing Japan and trailing only behind China and the United States. As the strongest and most influential economy in the European Union, Germany's economic success largely stems from its ability to manufacture high-quality industrial products, most notably automobiles. However, these make up only a small fraction of the country's total output, and an even smaller share of its exports. Germany has rightfully earned its reputation as a global leader in engineering, producing a wide range of high-tech products, from aerospace equipment to medical devices, centrifuges, and advancements in nuclear energy. Essentially, if something needs to be built to the highest standards, there is likely a German factory producing it. However, a long list of domestic and international challenges is putting immense pressure on Germany's industrial sector, threatening its dominance and potentially leading to significant shifts in national, regional, and global trade. Germany's comparative advantage in the global economy. In today's interconnected world, each country has developed a specialized role in the global economy. For example, China, with its large and hard-working population willing to work for low wages, has become the world's low-cost manufacturing hub. Meanwhile, Singapore, despite its small size, has developed a highly reliable political system and sits at the heart of the world's busiest trade routes, making it a leading business and financial center. This concept is known as comparative advantage, the idea that different nations excel in different industries based on their unique strengths. China has a comparative advantage in industrial manufacturing, while Singapore specializes in financial services and trade. As long as countries leverage their strengths rather than imitating one another, global trade flows efficiently. Singapore can import low-cost consumer goods from China, while Chinese shipping companies rely on Singapore for refueling and financial transactions. Such specialization in modern economies is one reason why a third world war has not occurred, and why global prosperity has risen significantly. While local conflicts may arise, stable political economies with strong international ties tend to mitigate risks at a global level. However, trade disputes and geopolitical conflicts can still disrupt the system. If a country unilaterally halts trade or engages in warfare, sanctions and countermeasures usually follow, leading to market instability. In today's world, economic integration and global reputation are often more valuable than military victories. Germany's economic strengths and pressures. Germany benefits from a highly skilled workforce, particularly in engineering and manufacturing, as well as a prime geographic location in Europe. Additionally, for decades, it had access to cheap energy, further reinforcing its industrial strength. Typically, competitive manufacturing requires low labor costs to keep production expenses down. This is why China has become a global production hub. However, as living standards rise in China, manufacturers are shifting to lower-cost alternatives like India. Despite having some of the world's highest wages, Germany remains competitive due to automation and the production of high-value goods. German factories are heavily automated, with robots performing much of the work under the supervision of a small group of highly skilled workers. For example, German automotive plants produce 100 times more cars per worker compared to traditional labor-intensive assembly lines in China. Additionally, Germany's reputation adds further value. Premium car brands that are hand-assembled in Germany command a higher price simply because they carry the prestige of German craftsmanship. Beyond automobiles, Germany excels in producing highly specialized industrial equipment. Take Siemens, for example, not the outdated mobile phone brand, but the manufacturer of nuclear centrifuges and other high-tech machinery. These machines cost hundreds of millions of dollars, and only a handful of countries can produce similar products. A mistake in nuclear energy can have catastrophic consequences, but Germany's meticulous engineering ensures the highest quality and reliability. In such cases, labor costs become a minor factor compared to the expertise required to build these products. However, other costs, particularly energy, play a critical role. In the past, Germany had a major advantage with its access to cheap Russian natural gas. But with recent sanctions and the sabotage of the Nord Stream pipeline, Germany has faced an energy crisis, significantly impacting its industry. Expensive energy has had a greater negative impact than high wages, as German industries rely on massive amounts of power to operate. The decline of Germany's industrial dominance. Germany's manufacturing sector was already declining before the energy crisis, largely due to demographic and structural shifts. The country's highly skilled workforce is aging, and generous pension policies encourage early retirement. While this is positive from a social perspective, it leaves German businesses struggling to find replacements. Typically, developed economies compensate by attracting skilled immigrants, but Germany faces difficulties in this area. Skilled workers often prefer destinations like the US, Canada, the UK, or Australia, where English is more widely spoken and bureaucratic hurdles are lower. Today, Germany has a significant labor shortage, with over 750,000 job vacancies in key industries. Moreover, its comparative advantage in high-quality manufacturing is being challenged. Chinese production, for instance, has reached near German levels of quality in many sectors, including automobiles and advanced machinery. While China still produces a large volume of lower-quality goods, it has also demonstrated its ability to compete in cutting-edge technology. Surprisingly, China now manufactures more BMWs than Germany itself. What's more, German companies are profiting significantly from their overseas branches, as global consumers continue to associate German brands with premium quality. This perception allows Germany to maintain its strong economic position in the short term. However, if manufacturing continues to decline domestically, the country will face long-term consequences. The future of Germany's economy. Germany's decision to keep much of its industry within its borders for decades contrasts with the US, which has outsourced much of its production while still maintaining the world's largest economy. However, Germany is now seeing a shift. Industrial production is gradually moving overseas. While this is not necessarily a sign of economic failure, it presents challenges. If the trend of outsourcing continues unchecked, it could lead to labor market imbalances and economic instability. Currently, German workers are protesting in sectors like agriculture and transportation, signaling deeper structural changes. For decades, Germany has balanced strong labor rights with industrial success. But if companies continue shifting production abroad, this balance may weaken. From a purely economic perspective, retraining workers and integrating them into more advanced roles could enhance national wealth. However, transitioning from a manual labor role to a leadership or training position requires different skill sets, which not all workers possess. Additionally, Germany's economic strength relies heavily on its reputation. If German companies fail to maintain their high-quality standards, they risk losing consumer trust. A Made in Germany label carries significant value, and any decline in quality could damage Germany's global standing. In conclusion, while Germany remains a manufacturing powerhouse, its dominance is under pressure. Energy costs, demographic challenges, and rising global competition are reshaping its economy. How Germany navigates these challenges will determine whether it retains its leadership in industrial production or transitions into a new economic era.